Hi everyone, my name is Rain and welcome to my channel. Last spring, my husband and I spent several days exploring the Peloponnese region in Greece, one of our favorite destinations in the world. Greece is very popular for many international tourists, most especially Athens, its capital, and its numerous stunning islands. But there's more to see in this country that is full of history and culture. In this video, we would like to show you our top 10 favorite places in the Peloponnese in no particular order. Watch until the end to discover some of the best hidden gems in the wonderful country of Greece. First on the list is the city of Argos. It is located in the area of Argolis in the eastern part of the Peloponnese Peninsula. Argos is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world and the oldest in Europe. Numerous ancient monuments can be found in the city today. Though it is just a small city, I loved its lively streets and main square. Argos is also a great place to get an accommodation and visit other places nearby such as Nafplio and Mycenae. The historic center is very small and can be explored in few hours. We highly recommend a visit to the Larissa Castle. This was the ancient and medieval acropolis of Argos, and it's located on a high rocky hill within the town's boundaries to the west. From its walls, the views over Argos and the surroundings are really impressive, and the wildflowers around the castle made the views even more incredible. The ancient city of Mycenae, located 11 kilometers north of Argos, cannot be missed in a trip to the Peloponnese. In the 2nd millennium BC, Mycenae was one of the major centers of Greek civilization, a military stronghold which dominated much of Greece. Nowadays, this archaeological site is perhaps best known in mythology as the city of Agamemnon, who led the expedition against Troy during the Trojan War, which Homer accounted in his epic poem, the Iliad. Number 2 is Epidaurus, located just 40 minutes drive away from Mycenae. In ancient Greece, this small city was reputed to be the birthplace of Apollo's son, Asclepius, the healer god. Its famous sanctuary, the Asclepion, was the most popular healing center in the classical world. In here, ill people from near and far came with the hope to be cured. The sanctuary keeps attracting visitors today, mainly due to its theater, one of the best preserved from ancient Greece. We were highly impressed by its beauty, symmetry, and for its exceptional acoustics. The theater is used again today for dramatic performances. Next on our list is Nafplio, one of the most beautiful towns in the Peloponnese region. Nafplio is one of my favorite places in this particular trip. It's both ancient and modern, serene and lively. It truly captivated my heart and kind of reminded me of the white villages in the south of Spain where my husband is from. Nafplio was the first capital of the newly born Greek state between 1823 and 1834. Today, Nafplio is a vibrant town that attracts many visitors due to its romantic atmosphere and truly Greek essence. When visiting the city of Nafplio, one cannot miss the Palamidi Fortress, a true architectural masterpiece. This fort was built during the Venetian occupation in the 18th century and has been preserved in great condition. It is considered as one of the greatest achievements of Venetian fortification architecture. Number 4 on our list is the ancient city of Sparta and the archaeological site of Mystras. From Argos, we drove for 1 hour and 30 minutes to the ancient city of Sparta, located in Laconia. Sparta was one of the most powerful city-states and the main force of ancient Greece during the wars against the Persian army. Their fearless way of fighting will be forever remembered in the heroic Thermopylae event when a few thousand Greek soldiers, including 300 brave Spartans led by the king Leonidas, resisted a huge Persian army for several days. There's not much left in the archaeological site of Sparta, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity of visiting the ruins of such an important civilization. Just 8 kilometers away from the ancient city of Sparta, there's another impressive place worth visiting, the archaeological site of Mystras. Mystras, the last center of Byzantine learning and culture, had its zenith in the 14th and 15th centuries. Some events during the Ottoman occupation led up to their abandonment. Today, this UNESCO World Heritage is formed by an old town surrounded by walls with the Frankish castle and a Byzantine palace on top of the hill. Number 5 on our list is the captivating town of Monemvasia. The castle town of Monemvasia is among the most impressive places in Greece. It was entirely carved on the backside of a sea rock in medieval times. Its location allowed Monemvasia to become an important trade and maritime center since the 10th century AD, but also attracted constant attacks, and it's passed from Byzantine, Venetian, and Ottoman rulers until the independence of Greece in the 19th century. In the past, the only way to reach Monemvasia was by boat. Today, the island is connected to the mainland through a bridge. Although Monemvasia is particularly small, my husband and I were surprised and the town's beauty exceeded our expectations. There is a path going on top of the rock where you can find ruins and Hagia Sophia, the most important between the Byzantine churches in Monemvasia. Over there we enjoyed the panoramic views around and the rich botanical variety of the island. Number 6 is the small village of Methoni. It is located in Messenia at the southwestern part of the Peloponnese. Methoni is known for its historical castle built by the Venetians in the 13th century in a strategic position protected by the sea on 3 of its sides. This stunning construction is one of the most important and beautiful fortress complexes in Greece. For Greek people, Methoni is also famous for its long line of soft sandy beach and is a great getaway to enjoy clear turquoise waters. Unfortunately for us, we didn't have much time to enjoy this jewel. It is absolutely worth it to spend more time in this area if you can and visit other nearby towns like Koroni or the impressive Voidokila beach. Number 7 on our list is ancient Olympia. Olympia is a small town in the region of Elis on the Peloponnese, famous for the archaeological site of the same name. One of the most important sites in ancient Olympia is the Temple of Zeus, where the famous statue of the Greek god made by Phidias was located. Another famous place is the gymnasium, which name comes from the Greek term gymnos, means naked or nude. Athletes competed nude to encourage aesthetic appreciation of the male body and as a tribute to the gods. The ancient stadium of the archaeological site in ancient Olympia is another highlight in this trip. It was a holy place for the ancient Greeks where all the sports activities were held and dedicated to Zeus. Number 8 is the charming mountain village of Dimitsana. It is located in Arcadia. It's not very popular yet for foreign tourists. For what we have experienced, the village really deserves more recognition internationally. Dimitsana has pretty streets and stone buildings like remarkable mansions, traditional houses, and beautiful churches, most of which are in great condition. It was really a wonderful experience walking in the narrow streets surrounded by mountains. Before leaving Arcadia, we drove to the monastery of Saint John the Baptist, one of the most interesting religious buildings in the Peloponnese. Also known as the Great Cave, it was built by monks into a big vertical rock overlooking Lotius Gorge. Some of the monks still live in the monastery nowadays, but kindly open their house to visitors and pilgrims who come here to admire the peace and serenity of this recondite place. Next on our list is the ancient city of Corinth. Corinth was one of the biggest and most important city-states of ancient Greece, located on the isthmus which connects mainland Greece with the Peloponnese. The ancient city of Corinth was a center of trade, had an important naval fleet, and its position between Sparta and Athens led it to participate in some of the most important Greek wars. The Romans destroyed Corinth in 146 BC, rebuilt the city, and made it the capital of their Greek province. Today, Corinth has both an ancient and a modern city. From ancient Corinth, you can also see the imponent Acrocorinth standing mightily over the fertile plains. Speaking of Acrocorinth, you can also visit this archaeological site located just a few minutes away from the city. Acrocorinth was the acropolis of the powerful city of ancient Corinth. It was the last line of defense of southern Greece because it commanded the isthmus of Corinth, controlling the entrance to the Peloponnese. Nowadays, most of the remaining buildings are part of the impressive defensive fortifications that were built through history by Greeks, Frankish, Phoenicians, and Ottomans. Also in the city of Corinth, there's one very particular construction that cannot be missed. I'm talking about the canal built in the Isthmus of Corinth. Despite some ancient Greek attempts to do a canal in the 6.3 kilometers isthmus in order to save boats sailing all around the Peloponnese, the impressive Corinth Canal was only completed in 1893. Hence, the peninsula was transformed in an island, nowadays connected to mainland Greece by several bridges. Last but not the least, Mani Peninsula. There are several interesting places that we explored when we visited this area. Vathia is a village that became depopulated in recent years, gaining its nickname Ghost Village. It's becoming one of the top attractions in the Peloponnese. Some buildings are being restored and transformed into guest houses, but they are mainly open during summer months. The town of Areopoli is one of the most beautiful places in Mani Peninsula. Chano and I were once again surprised of how picturesque the streets were, full with very well-preserved stone houses. The town had a very important role during the Greek Revolution against the Ottoman Empire. As a matter of fact, Areopoli is the city where the first revolution flag was raised on March 17, 1821. The village of Limeni is one of the hidden gems of Greece. Limeni is not yet very popular to foreign tourists. That's why when we arrived, there were no other visitors except my husband and I. This is probably the most beautiful coastal town in Mani Peninsula. We fully appreciated the exquisiteness of the crystal-clear turquoise waters of Limeni, with its imposing stone towers overlooking the coast. Githio, the former port of Sparta in ancient times, is nowadays one of the most appealing fishing towns in the Peloponnese. Githio has a long history with many interesting sites. We didn't have much time to explore properly the town, but before leaving Githio, we couldn't miss a very unique attraction located in one of its amazing beaches. Dimitrios shipwreck is an imposing cargo ship that was abandoned in 1981. That ends our top 10 places to visit in the Peloponnese region. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have visited other beautiful places in this region, please share with us and comment down below. If you want to know more about our detailed trip in the Peloponnese, including all our accommodations and food expenses, check the full travel vlogs in our Greece playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It is really important to help us grow and create more content. Until next time, keep exploring, rain or shine.